What up,
Hello, ogres, and welcome to Stand for the Fire Demon, the wonderful and beautiful homebrew campaign by our illustrious DM, Brandon Full. Say hello, Brandon.
Hello.
He is doing
That's
the...
all I have to say. I was doing the paramilitary.
Paramilitary salute.
You're doing it wrong.
I know, I keep doing it wrong. I'm the one who made it up, and I keep doing it wrong.
Are the cameras messed up?
Yeah.
No. What do you mean?
On stream, I'm in Tyrrell's spot.
Yeah, that's because Ethan's webcam isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing.
It's still on. It's,
It's
just
on.
covered, I think.
Cast some spells, bitch.
Yeah, he's not fucking Wall Alarm.
It's super weird. Why did it shouldn't
Go drink
be
Red Bull
what
and
it
cast
is what
magic
it is.
missile on your ass.
Yeah, magic missile.
Okay, if Red
Drink
Bull
Red
existed in Pyrrha, would Zoison drink it?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
because
You also wear a battle jacket. Like,
it's because he wasn't here last time that we
patches
played.
on it.
That's what
Yeah.
it is. Studio mode.
No, Zosin would not drink it because the enemies during the Bloodfields of Ishtar battle drank
The
it.
clash, yeah.
Oh, 'cause they were
Bloodfield
minotaurs.
is the-
He drinks
And they
Monster
were-
instead.
I drink the Red Bull because it's like made of the blood of minotaurs.
Yeah. It was something you don't, even when you talk about the blood fields of Ishtar, you don't talk about Red Bull that much.
Red Bull is actually my arch nemesis from that battle who survived.
Dude, that's
His
canon.
name is Red Bull.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
And I've been searching for him, but you know, the military called me away from that
Yeah.
blood revenge, that bug blood feud.
Okay, so everybody's in the right places now. I forgot that since who was it in here last week?
It was
Yeah,
me.
it was Ethan.
I had to work. I got switched to midnight.
Yeah, so that's just from where the cameras were turned into different things. So, all right, cool. So I guess I should read the intro.
Yeah, we are picking up again. If you're just joining us or you're watching this on YouTube for whatever reason, we are a Let's Play 5e podcast. I'm basing this campaign off of the album The Evil One by Rocky Erickson. Each level is a song, although I've kind of gotten away from that because the story is getting pretty wild. So that's it, and here's the intro with Tegan Morley.
No. Do the intro in the voice of Kane.
Oh man, now you're putting me really on the spot.
Like the wrestler Kane?
No,
No.
no, like Deckard Cain.
Yeah.
Okay. Our heroes find themselves in the ancient ruins of a temple to Corellon Larathion, god of the elves. Stumbling into a surprise kitchen, they came upon the scene of a small halfling priest performing a summoning ritual and invoking the name Stolas. Tegan Morley, resident archer, quickly dispatched both the priest and the summoning circle surrounding him. Leaving the scene of murder behind them, they headed back into the main hall of the temple. There, the ghost of a centaur champion named Persis confronted the Vipers and attempted to possess Buchenwald. Stalwart and true, the dwarf vampire easily rebuffed him. After exchanging histories with a curious Tegan, Persis agreed to inhabit the Aarakocra Tyrrell and ride along in the promise of seeing his commander, the Demon King of Pyrrha, once more. So with this, where do our heroes head now? Exiting the doors of the temple, they are met with a set of stairs going down into a large courtyard. Rock hangs precariously above their heads, confirming that they are indeed deep below the ground. A blue glow pulses slowly from a building in the courtyard below, but all else is shrouded in darkness.
Help!
Help!
All right, so you guys are standing at the top of these stairs. They go down 30 feet. They kind of extend wide to the sides. On the left side of the stairs, you can see over the edge. It's a straight drop. On the right, it would also be a straight drop, but the ceiling has collapsed in on this, what once was a building. This is the courtyard for the temple that you just exited, and as you kind of step further along the stairs and look back where you came from, you can see that this was once like a big steepled temple, and the rocks and dirt has just crushed it from the top. So it goes up maybe like 2-3 stories before it's just crushed.
Am I able to use my dwarviness to figure out how deep we are in the earth?
We're not deep anymore.
No.
Yeah,
Said
you
we're
guys
still
are.
deep
You're still
underground.
underground.
Oh, okay.
And yes, he can.
You are. I don't fucking know how deep stuff is. Come on. Is a
That's
mile
what she said.
is a mile underground huge?
Yes.
That's 5,280 feet.
Okay.
I'm walking to the edge of the pool.
Okay. You are. I don't know.
Why the hell are you moving all the way the hell up there?
Because I can.
We'll say you're like 500 feet underground.
Well, we are 500 feet underground, says Buchenwald.
All right, so Zoison, as you're heading down the stairs, from up where you guys were, there was like a veil of darkness surrounding everything. As you go down the stairs, it's like the veil is lifting like a fog, and it's beginning to light up more as you get down there, to the point where it's almost... It would be as bright as it is during like twilight.
Where's Thomas?
Thomas is up here with Yellow Jacket.
Okay.
I was in the
I'm
wrong
gonna
one.
look into
Damn
the
it.
pool. What does it look like?
Okay, so let me get the pool description here. Oh, before you move all the way up to the pool as well, it's not on the map, but there is like a circle of vines that are growing out of the bottom of this. It's a fountain, it's not a pool. There are vines growing in like a 5-foot radius around it.
Okay, so like right about here, I'm at the vines. What kind of vines do these look like? Thorns and leaves, or roots?
I have a description of the fountain. 1 second here. All right, the fountain is 30 feet circular and made of a fine white wood that once would have shined in the sunlight. It appears to have been cultivated to grow in the large circle that makes up the base. In the center of the fountain are 3 fish carved from marble and sitting on a weathered stone pedestal. Their mouths are open and at one time would gush water in 3 directions. Thin black vines now cover the statue and stretch into the base of the fountain 3 feet below. The fountain is empty except for small pools of stagnant water with a dark green algae flourishing on top. A skeleton clad in rusted metal armor lies curled at the base, hands clutched around a bottle. A second skeleton, covered in a tattered robe, lies in the water as well. Vines, long and thorny, grow out from the wood of the fountain and snake along the ground and into the water. They are blackened and brittle.
Right. I am going to... Just a moment. I'm going to pull out... I don't even need to pull out... It's one of my cantrips. My stand.
Ethan, while you're doing that, could you pull your mic a little closer to your face? If you can.
Yes, sir. Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Where are the spells on the webpage? I always use the app. Wait, there we go. Attack actions, bonus actions. Okay, spells. I see them. Okay. I am going to use the what do you call it? The flaming hands.
Mage hand?
Yeah. No, the one that's fire.
Burning hands?
Burning hands, yeah. Burn. It's a first level spell. I'm gonna burn all the vines around it. Or they look dead because I'm afraid they're gonna come to life. That's my thinking.
Mm.
They are thin, black, and brittle, but they look like they have been flourishing to a certain extent. So,
Okay, then
yes,
I'm
they do
going to
seem
Burning
alive.
Hands the shit out of them.
Okay. How long does Burning Hands last? Oh, it's a cantrip or first level, you
Oh,
said?
it's a first level spell.
Okay.
It says range 15-foot cone. As you hold out your hands, thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth, outstretched fingers, and a 15-foot cone. You must make a dexterity saving throw, but I'm just using them to clear the plants. Fire ignites any flammable object in the area that isn't being worn or carried.
Okay, so as you like Burning Hands in the typical Burning Hands fashion, and hold it out in
The
front
old
of you.
school casting of Burning Hands, just the one they taught you in school.
This one. Most of the vines immediately just kind of crumble to charcoal and burn away, but you do see that it looks like two plants that are kind of growing out of the fountain. They have like little flowers on them. Those vines seem to have survived the fire, like seem to have been unaffected by the fire. So to get to the fountain, if you were going to approach the fountain, you would have to at one point step over some of these vines. Unless you wanted to make like a specific check to try to get.
Or I'm going to use like one of my 4 limbs to pull out my magical sword, and I'm going to just cut it. I'm getting to those skeletons, as I say to Tegan.
All right, so there's all kinds of crazy shit happening.
Cone of fire.
That looks like a Dorito.
It's a Dorito.
Cone of Doritos.
Cone of Doritos.
Fire.
All right, so
For the fire Doritos, flaming Doritos.
Oh, yeah.
Dorito.
Doritos Locos Tacos. All right, so Zoison, move yourself up as far as you want to go, because you can hack at these vines, and they do react, like they shiver, like they are alive.
I'm
Some
hacking.
of them.
I'm hacking at one until I cut that one to see if I can cut them. If I can't cut them, I'm going to engage in battle with all of them, I guess.
Yeah, you can cut through an individual vine. It takes you like 3 or 4 hacks, we'll say, but you can cut through a vine.
Okay. Okay, and then I guess I'm just going to walk up. Yeah, I'll move myself up.
While he does that, I'm gonna do a nature,
Okay.
just to see if I can tell what these vines are.
I will
Yeah,
assist
thank you.
because I'd like to know.
I got an 11.
Is that with advantage?
Oh no, it is not. Hold on. Boop.
You're like, I think they're perfectly normal vines, and Tyrell goes, think again, my elven friend.
No, I still
Maybe.
think they're perfectly normal vines.
I
wonder-
I mean, these are under some sort of underground vines from the like way that they grow. They probably are like vines that are made to wrap around prey or something.
Strangle
But
vine.
They don't seem to be moving quickly, if at all. If they're moving, it's imperceptible.
Okay.
Would Paris ghost dude know?
Ursus?
Persis. That's it.
Okay. Are you reaching out to him? Are you
Yes.
channeling Persis inside of you?
Yes.
Giggity.
He says, the filthy elves, the last of them, live in that fountain.
Oh. Persis says the last of the elves live in that fountain.
Excellent.
What does he mean by the last of the elves live in the fountain?
Okay,
I'm
so
getting
Zoison,
close,
you
so I'm
have
about to
moved.
find out.
Yeah, you've moved up to the edge of the fountain.
What I'm
There we
doing
go.
now is I'm going to use one of my other appendages, one of my metal appendages, as I use my other 2 to swing the blade, the other to move vines out of my way. I'm gonna get up to the water and inspect the water. What does it look like? Is it like brackish or clear or?
It's like brackish. It's stagnant water. It's mostly covered in green algae. The two skeletons that are in the bottom of the fountain, and the fountain goes 3 feet down from where you're looking
Okay,
over
so
the edge.
where are the skeletons in the fountain in relation to where I am? Are they on the other side? Are they close to my side? Are they to the left?
They are both in the center of the fountain, like at the base of the pedestal where it actually goes up into the 3 fish that make up the spigots of the fountain or whatever it would be called.
Okay.
So they are directly in the middle of this.
Real quick, I'm gonna turn back to the
Right
crew.
here.
Who's got that animated rope?
I do.
Did you come up here and have it tie around those skeletons and bring them up to the surface?
Of course.
They're like
really
they're like half submerged, half not, because the water isn't that deep. What's left of it is probably like a foot and a half. You can
Okay.
see
Well,
where like algae is growing up the side of the rim of this fountain as well.
I'm gonna straight up jump in.
I'm gonna cast Shape Water.
Okay.
Cantrip. You choose an area of water that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it in the following ways. You instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of the water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction. Cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction. You change the water's color or opacity. You freeze the water provided there are no creatures in it, or unfreeze. Water unfreezes within 1 hour. So I can cast it multiple times. You have no more than 2 of its non-instantaneous effects. I'm going to use 2 effects here. I'm going to make it instantaneously move or change the flow, and put a 5 feet cube of like Moses style parting the waters. And then the other one is I'm going to change the opacity to clear. And I'm going to do this by scooping up a little bit of water in one of my metal hands, and throwing it over my left shoulder. I'm going to speak a few magical words while I trace a sigil with my left hand.
Okay. And which cube, like, are you going to get into the fountain and Moses it in front of you, or are you doing it for Tegan because he's hopping in?
I'm doing it for Tegan because he's hopping in. I don't want him to. It's a 5-foot cube, so it should let him hit the bottom without being submerged in water.
Okay.
Then I'll turn it, the opacity of it in front of him and in the area around him clear.
All right. So
Opacity.
the water is clear. You can see like little floating bits of like fungus and mold and shit that grow in the water.
Yeah.
You don't see anything living. As Tegan, you're kind of walking through, and Zoeton is performing a Christian miracle for you. You make it to the first skeleton, which is the one in rusted iron armor, clutching a bottle of something.
Gotcha. I am going to go ahead and approach that one and pull the body itself up and inspect the bottle as I start to move out of the fountain with it.
I'm gonna hold concentration to keep this going.
It's a good. I say to Zosan, this is a cantrip, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I wouldn't want you wasting your spells on keeping me dry.
I'm gonna move up here.
Is there anything in the bottom of the lake or the pond while you're there? Half submerged, we should get these skeletons.
I'm gonna move along this pile of rubble and just look what's like.
Can you guys
stroll on this way and just kind of check out what's going on in this area?
You guys not see that in the center of the fountain?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a wraith. No, it's not a dread wraith because dread wraiths don't exist in 5e. I looked because it was going to be a dread wraith, but as you're lifting this body up, it's completely skeletal at this point, except for, like I said, the rusted iron armor on it, and like the leather that was holding some of the straps together has rotted to nothing, and it's kind of, the bones are covered in algae. You see like the specter of a body start to rise up from it like a ghost, and it has a big horned helmet on, and it rises up and then it goes to attack, and we can, where everybody is right now, we can roll for initiative.
In it.
Oh, right in front of us?
Yep.
I got
Out
a
of the
13.
bottom oh shit.
Stop hiding my light.
Did it come up in the area that I had in the waters, or where did it come up from?
It rose from the body that Tegan was picking up.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a wraith, my friend. It's the ghost of a memory of a person, of a thing.
Oh god.
Okay, so you guys rolled for initiative.
13. 17 total.
Okay, I think I can do this.
Or you could just have him re-roll. Oh, okay, you can add.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can do it.
Okay, that was easy.
Yeah.
All right, so my Echo
Wait,
Dot.
Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, I'll roll for him too. Or if you want, can you roll for him?
Yep, I got it. Well, I will have it in a second. I forgot that I was logged into the wrong. 17.
17 for Yellow Jacket.
Yep.
17 as well. Reroll it.
Just a d20.
7.
Okay. I got a 6. You go first.
Oh wow.
All right,
Roll
so
above a 17.
all right, so Tegan, it is your turn. You are holding this skeleton. Kind of, I imagine you kind of picked it up like you would a baby because it's so light, minus the heavy armor.
Mm-hmm.
And you were inspecting the bottle. So we can say that you have the bottle in your hand if you want to, as you were picking them up, because you said you were inspecting it. But yeah, there is a wraith in front of you wearing a helmet and the wisps of armor that match the armor of the body you're holding.
Okay, so as I bend down and grab this skeleton, start to lift it up, and I'm examining the bottle out of the corner of my eye, I catch this ethereal figure rising toward me with an outstretched, grimy, ghostly hand, and I immediately use a bonus action to tap my heels to activate my boots, and then I do a full withdrawal and get right the fuck out of Dodge.
You just straight Zoidberg it out of there. Just whoop.
Yep. So that's, I'll go ahead and go 40 feet back.
Okay.
Pussy!
Dude, I'm a ranger. Get fucked. Also, I'm literally right on top of it. That I'll just, since it was a full thing to avoid an attack of opportunity, I am done.
Okay. All right. The Wraith is going to move up to the next closest target, which in this case would be Zoacin. So let me open up and see what he does. I haven't even looked at Wraiths.
Go after.
Yeah, you go after the Wraith.
I have two
If you
weapon fighting.
Click on him. It should, up at the top right-hand side, Brandon, you should be able to click the sheet.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm reading the
I
sheet.
think you got 2 weapon fighting when you got the extra arms.
I got an extra attack when I got the extra arms. That was it.
Oh, you might have 2 weapon
fighting,
fighting because
dude.
your level's in rogue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's
What
it
exactly
is.
does that do?
It allows you to wield 2 weapons at one time and negates the penalty on your offhand.
So
So
if
what
I
you would do
get-
if you're 2-weapon fighting is you attack with your main hand and you add your strength modifier. You use your bonus action to attack with your second weapon in your second hand, and I don't remember if you add your strength modifier to that or not.
Okay, but then
I
I
think
would
2
still
weapon
get
fighting lets him do that.
Okay.
having the
I think.
the benefit of the
There
2
it is.
arms. I would then get another attack.
Yes.
I have 2 attack. Okay, so I could have 3 total. So I could maybe get half of Bucky's damage.
Oh no, you don't. Okay.
Yeah, when you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon than the one that you're holding in your other hand. You
That
don't
might have
add
been-
your ability modifier.
That might have been 3.5 that allows you
Yeah,
to
probably.
Yeah.
negate some of that.
The Wraith got a 25 to hit you, Zosin.
Jesus
He,
Christ.
Hit.
I rolled a
Hit.
19 as he moves up to you and just goes to like reach out his hands and encompass you, and he's whispering the entire time, like imperceptibly. You can't make out what he's saying, but he's just like
Reach out and touch me.
All right, so holy shit. All right, you take 20 damage.
God damn.
Okay.
Ow.
I was
Holy
at
fuck.
75 out of 79. Unless did we long rest since?
Nope, we did not.
Played?
It was
No,
a
you
short
took a
last
rest.
2
short
weeks.
rest.
Yeah, we only had we've only been in here like 6 hours.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We haven't left here.
All right, you also need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh god, I forgot. Wraiths have all that
Mhm.
bullshit on them.
Ooh, spooky.
I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
I want
You
a
miss.
rock.
Oh no.
It lands on your head.
All right. I roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Ooh, that's not bad. Hold on. Constitution's 2. Got a 16. Now wait. I can use lucky. 16's pretty damn good. Can I choose with lucky, or do I have to take the second one with lucky? You can choose. With
I think
lucky.
you can. I think you can roll after you know the answer with lucky.
Okay. All right. Well, 16.
16 passes, so you don't feel any nasty effects that the Wraith does.
Nice.
Unfortunately, which is
No strength drain. No
sucks.
level drain. Level drain was 3/5. Strength drain is 5.
no. This does. You can't heal your maximum.
Don't tell me.
so-
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
It doesn't matter anyway. You passed it.
Don't tell me.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's your turn. It's your turn.
My turn. I am going to cast. Well, who's close? Well, let me look at the tabletop. See who's close to me.
Me.
Okay, Cyril, you're close to me, but you're going to be moving away from me. Okay.
No, I'm
going
gonna be moving up.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
going to cast
melee, man.
We're going to cast a spell. I'm going to pull out Divine Tunger, and on the ground, I'm going to draw a circle in the. What kind of floor is this?
It's like it was a courtyard at one time. So most of the grass is pretty much gone. So it's just like dirt, and then underneath that, like packed dirt and rock. So there's like a layer of dirt over top of just packed rock.
Okay.
Maybe some grass in there, some dead grass
It's always greener.
on the other temple.
I am going to. Hold on 1 second.
This is clearly the Earth Temple.
But all of them were deceived. But there was one
Okay,
more temple.
I'm going to draw a circle around me. Find divine hunger. I'm going to chant the words of an ancient Eladrin magical spell that I had gleaned from one of the tomes that I picked up. I'm going to cast a magic circle with an undead designation. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets in the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by the creature. When you cast a spell, you elect to cause magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing a creature from a specified type from leaving the cylinder.
What's
which
the
is what
spell
I'm
called
going
again?
to do. I'm
Magic
going to,
circle?
It's magic circle. I'm going to cast it around it. It takes 1 minute to cast.
1 minute.
Yeah, that's what it says. I don't
It's like-
know.
10
It's
rounds,
like
isn't it?
10 turns, yeah.
Yeah. Probably not the best spell use. If we knew beforehand that it was going to pop up, then that might have been a good one.
So maybe I shouldn't cast it then.
No.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna go pee while you figure out what you're doing. I'll be
I'm
right
gonna do
back.
Dragon's Breath. Fuck it.
All right.
Is he going to pee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I should still cast Magic Circle because I can keep it in the circle.
We're going to have it dead by the time you're done. I mean, it's not going to affect anything for like the next 10 turns.
I guess I could polymorph it. I do have polymorph.
You do. That'd probably work a little better, at least. Make it a bunny. Oh my god.
Undead.
I don't know. There's polymorph.
Why is it not showing up? Is it
Because I'm in the wrong place. That's why.
Oh.
It has a CR rating of a white. I could polymorph it into, because that's what it has to be. It has to be the same CR rating.
It's a wraith, not a white.
A wraith, rather.
It's probably 11 or 12.
It's a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect, so it's just based off of your stuff there. Hello, everybody in chat, by the way, since we're waiting for Brandon.
Hi, chat.
I'm gonna just do Dragon's Breath with fire. Or ice. What do you think I should do? Fire, ice, lightning?
Undead typically don't like ice, right? Or fire, I mean.
Alright, that's what I thought, yeah. I'll do Dragon's Breath. A higher level. Wait, that is a 4th level spell, holy shit. Wait, no, it's a lower level spell, but I can cast it at a 4th level spell and get 5d6 out of it.
I'm gonna go make this tea while he's peeing.
Was it Dragon's Breath, you said?
Yeah, I think I'll cast it at 3rd level.
Let's see, that is 15-foot cone. And what were you using?
3rd level. Max of 15
Alright, sorry.
to have.
Well, what you were using, fire?
Yeah, fire. I'm gonna do Dragon's Breath instead. Wait, no, that's Burning Hands does that. Dragon's Breath does 4d6, so why does it do 4d6? Oh, because you can choose. You know what? No, I'm just gonna do Burning Hands at a 3rd level. Fuck that. It does more damage.
Touch him all intimate like.
Does he have to do a reflex save or anything?
It's in the thing.
I have like fucking 50 tabs open.
I just got a 24 on damage. I'll keep that. Holy shit.
3d6 of chosen type on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. So it's a
dex save?
Yes.
Yeah, Dex.
Dex versus his stuff.
I'll up another Burning Hands. This time 3rd level.
What does he have to beat? So
15. Dex of 15.
Okay.
A half.
He fails it.
Ooh, he took 24 fire damage.
Hell yeah.
Then I'm gonna use my roguish ability to disengage. And
That's not right.
into the water, fuck it, towards the other skeleton, towards the skeleton's body. Actually, on the edge of, well, no, just into the water to one of the skeletons. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna flank for Tiro, fuck that.
Dope.
Oh,
There's-
right.
There's only one M in my name, Bucky. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Remington.
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 All right, it's Yellow Jackets go. Remington, do you want to do Yellow Jacket?
Yeah, I'll do Yellow Jacket. That's fine.
Yellow Jacket should banish this thing with his druid magic or some shit.
Yeah, he might be able to. Okay.
Should be able to. Burn it, almost. Except he's not a cleric, but he should have something similar.
Okay. View campaign, Yellow Jacket, view Yellow Jackets.
You could cast Druid Grove. That's kind of cool. It wouldn't be helpful now, but I never really look at Yellow Jacket's character sheet because He's always in the backgrounds, really.
I'm gonna sing to the wraith. I'm gonna go, why you always in a mood? Fucking around like a brand new. I'm just trying to tell you what to do. You always play cool.
Good, he didn't sing it too well so that they'd get hit with copyright.
Yeah, I'm not your dad. Oh, yeah.
Target miss.
Are you trying to drink all my strength away? We're just trying to play the water day. Are you always in a mood? Fuck around like a brand new.
Okay, I'm going
my
to cast Old Person on the Wraith.
Up and flank his ass, bro.
Old person.
Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. And
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll let that go. I guess it makes sense. It is a humanoid, but it's a medium undead. It's not a medium humanoid.
It's an undead humanoid, isn't it?
Kinda.
the
It's like
double
a
class
ghost
of
of a
creatures.
memory of something. Medium
Also,
undead,
it's-
neutral evil. But I'll let it.
Wait, is it corporeal?
It's like a ghost. It's a wraith.
Ooh, I don't know. Might not work. It's corporeal. If it's incorporeal, I don't know if whole person will work.
No, it doesn't. So no,
right.
I take that
Okay.
back. I can't use it.
Sorry, I don't want to be that DM.
No, it's
No,
fine.
that's
It makes
true.
sense.
That's the way it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you get for fucking a bug.
Then
I
I
don't
will
know.
do. I'll do ice knife instead. It's got a
Get up and
60-foot
flank him.
range.
Flank him.
I don't need to flank him. I'm a caster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true.
The
Hero's
things
gonna
on
get
the
up and-
bottom of toolboxes be like,
Punch that ghost.
Oh,
So
Ghostbusters.
just so I'm using the same spell slot, I
Okay.
rolled to hit with ice knife, got a 12, so I doubt that hits.
It does not hit.
All right,
It
so
passes through it in the flickering of the movement of it. Yellow Jacket aims it to hit true as it's more corporeal than not, and it just passes through. Yellow Jacket done goofed.
damn it.
he done did it.
You gonna do any movement for him? Or you gonna keep him where he's at?
I'm just gonna keep him where he's at. That's fine.
All right, Tyrol.
Well. Bloop.
He's flanked.
What a little baby dragon like this.
And you know what I'm already gonna do? A Talon Rep ADV. If that works. Hey, does a 29 hit?
29 does hit. Yeah.
Jesus
For
Christ.
13 damage. A Talon Rep ADV. 27.
27 hits. You say you
11.
did. Hold on. You did 13 damage the first time.
Yes.
Okay.
This second time is 11. Shit. Flurry of blows.
You know I was coming.
Talon Rep ADV. 21.
21 hits.
It's another 10.
Okay.
Uh, 28, so that must hit. Another 13.
And that's Talon damage as well.
Yeah, that's
All the damage.
26, 36, 47 damage total.
Okay.
Damn.
All right, yeah, he's still going, but you're ripping into this ghost, and you're like ectoplasm is clinging to your talons as you're slashing through this body. But it seems unaffected by pain whatsoever. It's whatever is driving this thing is not connected to senses at all. This is moving entirely on memory or something.
And intern.
Buchenwald.
Okay. I am going to, because I can't fucking do anything else,
Here, do some
move
damage,
up
boy.
to this guy. I'm gonna, as I'm moving up, I'm gonna draw the Sword of Sun and Moon.
Okay.
18.
18 hits.
It's advantage, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, you got advantage.
No,
you
because
get a
he's not
20.
flank. There's not anybody on the other side flanking him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. What? I thought it was
You have to be side to
directly
side.
across?
Directly across or at an angle from each other, yeah. Like
Can
where...
you- Is that for real?
Yeah.
Can you move? Can you occupy the same space as a friendly creature?
Only if you're a halfling. Halflings have that ability. Otherwise,
Okay.
no.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to then two-handed strike for 15 damage.
Okay, you are currently doing necrotic damage.
And that means it's nighttime, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I need to keep track of that. And do I have another attack? Yes.
Yeah.
You have a million attacks.
I'm gonna hit
You're
it
the king of
go
attacks.
again. 19 hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Do another
The Black
slash.
Prince.
14 damage.
Okay. You are... How are you attacking this wraith? You don't kill it, but tell me how you're attacking it.
I'm just going ham.
Okay, so you do what is technically 2 attacks is you going ham, which is swinging, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And after about the 3rd swing, you realize that the necromantic energy from your sword seems to be doing more good than harm to it. Like it's feeding off of that
Uh-oh.
necromantic energy from your sword.
Uh-oh.
Hold it.
Oh no.
All right, and
Can I do anything else?
if you have a bonus action, because you did your 2 attacks. So if you have any bonus action you want to do, you can.
I was gonna...
Don't forget about your
Back
cards, too.
Yeah.
Or you can save that for a reaction.
Yeah.
All right, so are you doing anything else? You still
I-
have some movement if you want to move. You'll provoke an attack of opportunity, but you can still back up if you want to or move somewhere else.
Bonus action. There's other bonus action.
He's got a shit ton of bonus actions.
Yeah.
Like second wind gives him HP.
Which he doesn't need right now.
Yeah.
He's actually
No.
full up.
Does a 23 hit your AC, Buchenwald, while you're looking? I think it hits it right on the nose, doesn't it?
Just over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna back off. So how much more movement do I have? Like 10 feet?
Yeah.
Uh,
You'll provoke an attack of opportunity from the wraith, which means the wraith gets 1 free attack on you.
I'm just gonna risk staying here
Okay.
and hope that the fact that I hit him and nothing bad happened is gonna protect me.
Okay. You have a moment where you're kind of deciding whether you want to back up or move forward, and then you feel yourself kind of trip a little bit as the vines that were on the ground that didn't burn start to constrict around you, and they hit you. Boom. And
Shakalaka.
you take a beefy
Beefy
11 damage.
82 damage.
Wait, how much damage did I take, by the way?
20.
HP minus 20 or what? Chat, how do I get it to work?
Exclamation point, G space HP minus 20 is what you took. So it should put you down to 55.
Didn't happen.
I can adjust his HP.
Yeah, I've got it on the screen too.
Oh, wait, no, I can't.
Was it 75 out of 79, so I'm down at 55?
55.
You can do it from the sheet
That's
too.
what you can't drive.
That's true.
55.
All right, and we are back to you, Tegan Morlay.
Okay.
What the hell happened there? What the fuck was that?
All right. So I am going to bonus action my hunter's mark.
Are you? Is that what you're gonna do?
Uh-huh. Oh, I gotta change characters.
Yellow Jacket cast Water Walk.
I was about to say that's a good one. It works.
There we go. And then that also puts me in concentration, and let's see here. Okay. Boop, boop. Conditional concentration. Okay. So I am going to focus in on the Wraith and use a full attack action to sharpshooter Hunter's Mark the fuck out of him.
Okay.
It is all out of fucks.
I got a little fuck to give.
My fucks have runneth dry.
17 and a 20, or the second one was a natural one. Womp womp womp.
Womp, 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 womp.
All right, 17 does hit.
Okay, he deals 27 damage on that first one.
That's pretty
That's
nice.
that's enough to kill him.
Sweet.
Oh.
He doesn't get any advantage to any of that because it's magical. So, yeah. What's it look like when you destroy this wraith with your one shot?
So I take kind of a half step to the side just so I can get a little bit better of an angle on him. Say like right there. And then I fire off the arrow just in between, like as Tyrrell's wing has come down from his flurry of blows. It shoots just above his wing, right through the wraith's head, and clips just a tiny little piece of cloth off of Zois's shoulder as it goes straight through, and the wraith sinks and falls into a miasma that just drifts to the ground.
Yeah.
As he's
Question:
dispelled.
When you said he doesn't get any sort of advantage because it's magical damage, what were you referring to?
He probably had damage reduction if it's not magical, because that's how
Yeah.
undead work.
I'm gonna
Alright,
look over
you
to
didn't
Tegan.
apply that to my attacks, did you?
Nope. Shouldn't have.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
over to
Because
Tegan.
monks' fists count as magic weapons.
Plus, you've
Yeah.
got the bracers.
The fist
Yeah.
things. I'm gonna look over at Tegan. I'm going. Are you losing a step over there, Morley?
Apologies for the tunic, my friend.
That'll replace.
A small smirk on my face.
We're still in combat, as it is now your turn, Zoison. Buchenwald is currently being attacked by vines.
I'm gonna
Go
tap
figure.
before I end my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and tap my heels. That way, I'm not using thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and start moving up.
Okay.
Is he tangled up entirely, or?
He's being evil deaded.
He is restrained, and then he has to, on his turn, make a check to escape from being restrained. So he is like, the vines have grown up his legs and started to grow up his chest.
Oh,
They're growing very quickly.
Holy shit!
Help!
I'm
Someone
going
call
to
Ashley.
use 9 transposition. After I say Shirak and activate my cloak, I'm going to use my action to teleport up to 30 feet and swap places with a small or medium willing creature within range. You can use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest or cast a conjuration spell at first level or higher.
Okay.
I'm going to use benign transposition with Buchenwald after doing Shirak and activating my displacement cloak.
Nice.
Nice.
And I believe that would be my turn unless I can use my movement to try and struggle out of this. I don't know if I teleport into the bonds, or which I imagine kind of would, or if I just teleport.
I would say
Top
if
of
you
it.
exchanged places with him, you also have the vines around you as well.
But my question is this: if I have a fast enough reflex, his chubby, squat, stout legs are thicker than mine,
So,
and I might have just
I
a
would-
split second to try and pull
I
my
was
thin,
gonna
spindly
say,
legs.
Brandon, if it were me, I would have the thing re-roll to hit Zoason, because they are changing places, and there is
Be at
going to
an
be like
advantage.
a size difference, but he'd be at a disadvantage, so Zoason might be able to be free of it and not take
Well,
any
aren't you
damage.
just fucking special?
But think about this. Think about this.
But
I
it's
have-
not you, Remington.
I have a displacement cloak, which gives any attack on me disadvantage, but this thing should get advantage because I'm teleporting into that little spindly area, so it kind of should cancel out, I think. That's the DM's call.
That sounds fair. All right, so I'm gonna roll fresh. I got the same
AC
fucking
is 17.
thing.
Yeah.
I got a rock.
I got a rock.
All right, so yeah, you can move. I think this thing hasn't taken a reaction yet, so you would have to use a bonus action to disengage, or if you wanted to move out, it would get an attack of opportunity, but this
I'm
time at
gonna-
disadvantage.
I'm gonna bonus action. And,
Was any of those already a bonus action? Because you can't use more than one in a turn.
9 transposition is an action,
Okay, cool.
I believe. Let me double
I do
check.
have a
Let me-
question.
You making me question it
Am I
now. Let me
within?
double
Am I
check.
actually within 5 feet of this thing?
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah,
So it tried to constrict, which is an attack roll, is it not?
Yes.
yeah.
I will use my reaction to attack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna disengage though with my bonus action since it's still my turn. Oh,
Okay.
you interrupt with reactions. It's alright. Go ahead and make your attack.
There's a 26 hit it. Oh no, wait, hang on. Just ignore the advantage. So the first one was a 12, 22.
22 hits it.
9 damage.
9 damage.
9!
Come on. Okay.
Then I'm gonna use my disengage and move over into the pool of water near where the dead. Is this where the bodies, the skeletons are?
Yes.
Okay, I want to inspect their bodies. Although not,
The
I want to go up
others-
to the one that has been disturbed already, so I don't raise another wraith.
Okay. So take one step south. That's where the other skeleton was.
Gotcha.
All
And
right.
I'm done.
Okay. Yellow Jacket.
Okay, good to have you back. Is that all you say?
Yes.
We're wrapped in death vines, assassin vines, even.
I've
if
never
I may.
teleported before.
Yes, you have. Don't lie.
You've teleported like 3 times in the past 2 weeks.
You were in a bag the last time you teleported.
One of them was using a giant gate too.
So I'm going to Yellow Jacket points out his hand and snaps his fingers as they spark to life, and a small illusory fire, like campfire, appears in his hand, and that launches create bonfire in the middle of this plant.
Oh, nice.
It's a dex saving throw of 17 for this plant to dodge.
Okay.
Super rad.
That's actually really cool. I hope it hits.
Oh, except I rolled a
Got
natural 20.
Did you
Oh.
fucking really?
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, I did. This
So
is
everyone is now constricted.
this is a
Everyone
dexterous plant.
Fucking apparently.
It's got a +0.
So it takes 6 fire damage. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dex saving throw of, or take 3d8. A creature must also make the saving throw when it moves from the bonfire space for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there. The bonfire ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So it takes... fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature must succeed on a dex saving throw, or it doesn't even take any damage, apparently.
Oh, it also needs to, unless it moves completely out of it, it's going to constantly be in it.
Yeah.
So
Which
it's gonna
I
have to
guess
roll
it kind of
every
like
time
whipped
turn.
its vines away from the 5-foot space, I guess. But
Yeah, it made like
otherwise,
a
it
horseshoe
can't really
around the
move.
flames.
Yeah, it just kind of shifts.
Okay.
That's stupid. How many actions do I get? Just one action per round?
Just one action, yeah.
My freaking butt.
Yeah, I agree. Your freaking butt.
So I will then go ahead and move up to... Well, everybody's not in terrible condition, are they? Ethan.
No.
Ethan's at...
Yeah, his hit points haven't been modified yet.
Yeah. Can you modify his hit points by clicking on him, Brandon?
It won't let me know. It's one of the things that's off limits for me to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right click on him and go all the way down to the bottom where it says token settings, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And where it says restricted, turn that off.
Doesn't say restricted.
Okay, then, all right, cool.
We'll just have to remember.
Yep. I think
I
did
had to step out
did
real
Ethan when you tried to take your hit points
His
down?
headset's not
Did
on.
you?
Oh wait, yes it
Yeah,
is.
it is. Ethan, when you tried to
I'm-
take your hit points down, did you do that in Avray or did you do it in the chat of the
Game
thing?
log.
Yeah, do it in Avray.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so exclamation point G space HP minus 20.
Got my
Um,
20. Suck it.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up to Zoasin here and cast as a bonus action healing word.
Okay.
So, because I can do that as a bonus action.
We out of combat.
No.
Okay. Were the vines still here?
All
More
right.
vines. That's fantastic.
So, if you do HP again and add 9.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to say out loud, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hero.
Hooray!
Hero's
You
gonna
see-
weed this garden.
As you're watching what happens and kind of surveying the scene, you see another set of vines that were on the other side of the fountain rising up, and it looks like they're going to strike one of the three of your compatriots who are in the fountain.
Does 5-foot step consume a bonus action or no?
It's considered part of your movement.
So it's not
But you
like 3.5.
can- No.
All
You
right,
can
I'm just
split up
going.
your movement now.
I'm just going to make sure I get this and yell out, "Vines over there!" And while doing this, 17
17 hits.
for whatever the hell that was, because
12 damage.
it should have cancel. Yeah, it rolled damage. 12 damage.
Okay. You are starting to hack into this, like, clump of vines with a couple flowers on it, and it's slowly moving its way towards you.
All right, I hit it again.
Okay. For
15 damage.
more.
15 damage or 15 to hit?
15 damage.
15 damage.
Still alive?
Oh, yeah. This
Okay.
is like a giant mass of vines. You're kind of hacking at. Yeah.
Okay, and 14 more damage
Okay.
and 13 more.
So 27 more damage.
Yeah.
Okay. You're starting to get to the heart of this thing as you're hacking through it.
Heart?
And I will 5-foot step this way.
Okay.
And end turn.
All right. Buckenwald.
Okay.
What are you going to do? You got nothing.
I assume I still have my sword out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take an attack on the one that had me constricted.
Okay. That's the one that Tyrrell's been attacking.
Yeah. 22 to hit
22 hits.
for 11 damage.
Okay, it's still alive, but you're getting to like I said, the heart of this thing, like the bush that was growing on the side of the fountain that all the vines seem to be coming from, and you're hacking your way towards it, and you can see like kind of a pulsing in the center of this bush, and you've almost made your way to it.
Okay. I'm going to make another attack,
Okay.
and I'm going to
31
hit.
Just
I'm gonna-
barely.
I'm going to take my sword and like drive it into the mass.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you fucking it doesn't squeal, but the vines move as if it was a live creature as they all kind of stiffen up for a second and then curl, like a fist curling up. And the thing is destroyed, gone forever.
Yay.
Wicked, like the Wicked Witch's toes.
Stop,
Take a 5-foot.
please.
Bucky, move,
But
move north.
I'm going to then move up.
Because that was a single attack that you just did, right?
No, it was 2.
That was 2.
Oh, okay. You have one more then, right?
AS3, I believe.
Yeah. I'm going to... Do I have... Okay, I moved up there. I'm just gonna... I don't have anything that would be useful to attack this thing. Like, to help.
I mean,
don't you have a hammer?
A sword. He can't use the hammer.
Don't you have a bow?
I can use the hammer, I just can't use the magicalness of it.
You can use the. Why are you not just attacking with the sword again?
Because I'm looking at my other shit, like my bonus shit, to see if there's something I can like combine it with.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll tell you what you can combine it
Okay,
with.
I'm gonna use Commander Strike. when I attack this. When I take an attack action on my turn, I can forego one of my attacks and use a bonus action to direct an ally that can see or hear me to strike using its reaction, adding the superiority die to the damage roll. So I attack this thing. The way this sounds to me, I attack this thing. I tell Zoison to then attack it, and I roll a
I
superiority
promptly
die.
turn to Bucky and tell him to fuck himself.
So yeah, the you could do Zoison, or you could do
I'm kidding. I'll totally attack him. I've got awesome attacks.
yeah, and
There.
since Yellow Jacket's fire attack is a cantrip, I can use it to attack as well.
Okay.
I've got Fireball.
Yeah.
Cast
Say it.
Fireball while all of us are inside of the fountain.
Throwing it out
In a
there.
small
I'll
area.
cast it right now. I don't give a fool.
So that would be 3d8 damage from him plus, but there's a DC 17 Dex save. So, I mean, the thing can only move 5 feet, I think,
Okay.
if I remember correctly.
Brandon, I'm gonna use Commander Strike.
Okay.
You gonna do
So-
Zoison or me?
I am going to do Tegan, probably not
Hey,
Tegan.
guys,
Yellow Jacket?
question.
Yeah.
Let me see that, babe. Come here. Oh, no.
I'm going to do my roll to hit then.
Go ahead and do your thing. Sorry.
I got a 26
Okay.
hit, and then two-handed strike, max damage, 16 damage.
Wait,
Damn.
what are you using your last attack?
I thought the way that made it
No,
sound
it
was...
says forgo.
No, forego means
Oh.
give it up.
Oh, okay. Well, completely ignore what I just did.
Okay.
I was thinking wrong.
So you're using
Beholders.
Commander's... Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Different color eyes or the same color eyes, Brandon?
Do
I
what?
would almost say a different color eye for each spell that
Each ray.
yeah.
They have like a disintegration ray, a stun ray, a acid ray, or some bullshit. So they're all different colors.
Prismatic one.
Prismatic ray, yeah. There's a mind control one, I think. I don't know. Just look up a beholder in the bestiary. Yeah, well, but there's looking Lords of Madness.
It's definitely an
Have Lords of
artist's
Madness. Look at it.
rendition, you know?
Yeah, it's really up to you, but you should do different colors and look in Lords of Madness. It has a whole section of beholder. All right, sorry.
So
Okay,
I'm
Good.
going to tell Yellow Jacket to do a thing, hit whatever his thing is that he's going to do.
Oh yeah,
And I'm going to roll a superiority die.
that
So I
thing, Yellow
need to
Jacket.
roll a D10. And
So,
so you
uh,
get 7 additional damage.
So Yellow Jacket is going to use his Create Bonfire cantrip again. So he's got that DC 17.
Watch another 20.
Oh god, I would love another 20.
So it'd be a total of 18. Woohoo! It failed.
Okay.
All right, cool. So that's 11 damage plus Bucky's 12. Or
7.
Wait, 7? Oh, okay. So yeah, 18
So
damage
18
to that.
damage.
And since it failed its move, it does all that stuff for Create Bonfire.
So it takes the damage.
So it takes the damage now, and then make the saving throw when it moves.
Out of if it
When it moves
out
into
of
the bonfire space for the first time on the turn, or ends its turn there.
and out
Okay.
of, isn't it?
No.
Oh no, okay.
All right. It is its turn. Oh, I forgot. Buckenwald, roll a Dex save for me, please.
Oh, he's the dwarf.
Is it 20? Work?
No, your legs fall off and you are now dead.
Oh,
no.
I'll carry you, Bucky, in a
Uh,
backpack, like a little backpack.
As
a
you're
little backpack baby.
like a little Yoda.
We're used
As-
to carrying Bucky anyway.
As you're moving through the water, you manage to dodge and not disturb the other skeleton whose space you're now inhabiting right now.
Nice. Well
Oh,
done,
fuck.
Buchenwald.
Oh fuck.
The Assassin Vine is going to go after the easy meal, which would be Buchenwald.
God
Probably. Let me see.
Guys, I'm gonna say this out loud. Do not disturb the other skeleton after we deal with these vines. I'll put a magic circle around it and maybe we can speak with it.
Sounds good.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Is it a Dread Wraith?
No, it's going to attack Zoasin.
Oh,
Got displacement on, bitch.
It's got
Ah.
blind sense, bitch. I just
What does
realized.
that matter? It's blur. It's not blind, blur.
It's got blind sense. It can sense where you're standing.
What do you mean?
No, that's
Yeah,
armor
got-
sense.
Yeah, he's in a constant state of movement, though.
I'm in a constant
Yeah, but
state
it's-
of blurry.
Blind.
If I was in the dark and it was pitch black, yeah, that would make sense, but I am distorted, not blind. Or is that how it works in 5e? Let me look.
I don't know. It missed regardless. I got a 12, so even if I roll higher, it has to take the 12. It's gonna move here.
Blind sight negates displacement or blur effects. Brandon's right.
Okay. Well, I
Blind
rolled a
sense
12.
lets a
so he's
creature
still got a
notice
12.
things it cannot see, but without precision of blind sight. The creature with blind sense usually does not need to make a perception check. Okay, so blind sight and blind sense are different. Blind sight negates displacement and blur effects. Blind sense lets you sense someone.
Okay, it has blind sight.
Okay, yeah, so it would negate it.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Well, it was supposed to be a 5-foot fire, just to show that it was there, but apparently...
Is it my
it
turn now,
defaulted to-
or?
It is Tegan's turn, and then you.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, did I get skipped somewhere, or have we just taken that long in a round?
It's long rounds.
Ah, weird. Okay, whatever. Alright, cool. I'm gonna pump a couple of arrows at it. My Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna use my concentration to Hunter's Mark over to the other vine.
Okay.
And full attack on it. Nope. Wrong fucking character again.
You're gonna
Yay.
punch him?
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
punch him.
strike?
I'm gonna punch him in the butt.
If you
Well,
could
being that
find
it's
his
a vine,
butt.
that would just be its root bulb.
The whole thing's a butt. It's butts all the way down.
22 and a 13.
They both hit.
So that's 48
This thing
damage
is-
total.
Easy to hit. How much?
48.
Is this thing dead?
No. Zoasin can very easily finish it off unless Tegan gets more attacks or anything.
Nope, no extra attacks for me. That's all of my attacks. I'm gonna take my movement to circle up this way, and take a second to look at this bottle real quick just to see if it's
It's-
anything kind of fancy.
It's a potion of some kind in like a fancy potion bottle.
Okay,
Think like
Where did
that.
he find this potion?
like
Yeah.
can I take a bonus action to just pop the cork and give it a sniff?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And
Smells like cotton candy.
smells like cotton candy. So let me do a perception real quick to see if I can recognize that.
Potion of sex change.
Nope. I got an 8.
No. You don't.
I found the bottle that the skeleton was carrying is a potion of some kind, but I can't place the scent. It smells like cotton candy, whatever that is. It smells like spun sugar.
Whatever sugar and spinning is.
Well, come on. This is a
Literally have
fantasy
a
world.
railgun.
Yeah. There's cotton candy in this world.
Yeah.
It smells like funnel cake.
You guys had cotton candy when you went to the Forever Fair.
Yeah, we did. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
I wasn't there.
All right, it's Zoison's turn.
Okay, I'm actually I'm gonna ignore the vines and I'm gonna inspect the skeleton. I'm gonna use my control shape water cantrip and clear a 5-foot cube out so I'm not in water, and I'm going to check out the skeleton that was already disturbed.
Okay. As you're clearing the water out from around him, you see the helmet that he was wearing, that the Wraith was wearing, laying on the ground. And this is like kind of a bullet-shaped helmet with 2 horns coming out of it, almost like antlers. He's also wearing very rusted, old, beat-up armor. Looks like it was shiny at one point and clean, so it's kind of rusted evenly throughout the entire thing.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait, rusted or
16
oxidized?
to knowledge history.
Okay.
Wait, I need to add my if I have anything on it, or what would it be? Knowledge.
What are you trying to discern?
Just like what kind of period this was from, what kind of armor this is from, what kind of creature this is.
Okay, yeah, you can history.
History. There's no history. Religion.
Here's
Nice.
history.
No. Oh, history +3. Okay, 19.
19? Yeah, the armor you can tell was from like a couple hundred years ago, if not longer. This is pretty antique style armor. There is a crest on it of like a flowering tree. Would it be oxidized meaty or rusted if it has just been in water? Would that be oxidized?
It could be either. It depends on the quality of the armor and if it's magical or not magical.
Okay.
Rust, I would think would be like what you see on an old car when it's when you can just see straight through the metal and it's very brittle when you touch it, and like oxidized I would call like a patina, like you see the paint jobs on an old car.
Oh, okay.
Like crusty green stuff.
Yeah, it's more like that.
And so it's a decent set of armor. It's not just like bargain bin local shop armor.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what culture. Or
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Elvish.
it's Elven.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
is
think
there
you missed
any-
that whole discussion. Pretty
Is
much
there
everything
any-
we're gonna find here is elvish.
Okay. Is there any kind of case or container or bag or anything that might not have been wet while submerged?
No. It looks
Anything-
like
I'm gonna
there
rifle
was-
his pockets.
he's just got like, he's a skeleton. He just has armor on. He doesn't have pockets.
Oh, I thought you meant like clothing and armor, just armor only.
Oh no, whatever clothing would have been left has soaked in water for presumably hundreds of years. It's pretty much dissolved to nothing at this point.
Okay.
Imagine like a
Gotcha.
skeleton just wearing armor.
Can I actually, give me a second here. I'm going to have Speak with Dead in my spell book. Give me 1 second here.
Doing this in the middle of combat.
Flipping
yeah,
through a
yeah.
spell book.
If I animate Dead, can I then speak with it, or is that different?
No, you can't speak to it. I think Speak with Dead is its own spell. It should be, since it features prominently in the D&D movie.
I haven't seen it yet, have you?
No, it's not out yet, but in the trailer it shows it. It's a pretty funny scene.
What is it? Animate Dead?
No, Speak with Dead.
Well, I know, but he's trying to do Animate Dead, right?
No,
Yeah.
well you can't speak with it when you animate it. It's mindless.
Okay, and then I'm just going to begin to cast Magic Circle around the other dead body, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm done.
Okay. It is Yellow Jacket's turn again.
Okay, so Yellow Jacket is going to cast another what was that called?
Bonfire.
Bonfire. Yeah, create bonfire. Okay. Cast.
Just bonfire, bonfire, bonfire.
Yeah. And instead of like casting a new one, I'm just going to like lift and move the other one into the plant space. So DC 17 Dex save and 11 fire damage if it misses.
That's what you rolled last time. Copycat.
I got a 7.
All
Another
right.
11 damage.
It takes another 11 damage.
Is it burnt to a crisp yet?
Nope.
Oh,
Damn
man.
it.
These things are hardy.
They're hardy plants. I'm going to use my movement to gently step out of the pool,
Okay.
taking care not to step on any skeletons in the way.
There was only the 2 that you could see.
Okay, well he's still going to do so, and then I'm going to do a nature check to see, or survival check to see like what this plant is and how it's faring.
Okay.
If I can get away with that. Why does Yellow Jacket have a -1 in his nature?
I know.
Like, why does he not have proficiency as a fucking druid?
I built him just as a healer for you guys because you didn't have a healer, so I focused on that. So his
That's fair.
wisdom's super high, but his intelligence is really low.
Which is fair, but I just don't even know. I like, as a druid, I would think that they would have nature fucking knowledge, right?
Yeah, it's stupid,
Like-
isn't it?
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to do a survival instead. Because fuck me. I got a 14.
This is an assassin vine. He's seen them before in the wilds of the Dart.
Okay.
You have made it by hacking and catching it on fire closer to the heart of this thing, which is again like a flowering bush that has like a pulsing light that
Bush.
you can see. It's
Okay.
a flowering
bush.
Okay. I relay that
Mushing
message.
flower.
So aim for the flowering in the middle. It is that is the heart of the plant. It is an assassin's
Stick it in
vine.
that
We
blossom.
figured that out on the first one.
Shut up, Tiro. I'm playing
it's your
two
turn, Tiro.
characters. Get fucked.
I was actually calling that out to Yellow Jacket. That was in character.
Yeah, he responded just like that in character.
All right, it's Tyrell.
All right.
Okay, Macho Man
And then
Randy's done.
Oh yeah.
It's like, all right, brother.
I go there.
Okay.
I do this.
Does 25 hit?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not your dad.
Wait, that's not right.
Oh no. I just did 55,000 damage.
There. There's an 11 hit.
No. But a 25 hits, right?
The 25 does hit. Yes. Well, it would have been a 24.
Okay.
I just realized it was plus 10.
Damn it, Ethan, now you have that song stuck in my
Haha, it's better than Nickelback's.
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows it.
11 does not hit. Or does it?
No, 11 doesn't hit.
That hits. Another 15.
All right, you finish it off.
Giggity.
You move your way into the fray.
I kung pao the heart out.
Like Mortal Kombat style, where you just reach in and like.
I know what you're talking about.
Meat plug.
Yep. From Kung Pao Way of the Fist. I don't know if Brandon's actually seen it.
Never seen it.
You're so uncultured, Brandon.
I know.
No, I can't blame him for not watching
It's
it.
one of the
Shitty
finest movies ever made.
It's
I don't know about
it's
that.
a great occasional watch, but it is by no means a good movie.
It is a theatrical masterpiece, and you are doing yourself a disservice by not seeing it, sir.
Did
All right,
see
so you
they're
guys are-
remaking the room.
Out of combat. Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oh God, The Room.
Uh,
You're tearing me
Tyrell,
apart, Lisa.
Tyrell, you're right on the edge. Buchenwald, you are standing over top of a skeleton. Zoison, you are in a 5-foot square of no water.
And I am
this
casting
guy.
magical circle around the other thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my dick out and fuck this skeleton.
Okay.
Not actually though.
So,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Necrophilic fuck?
so as I see Zoison casting this spell, I'm going to start moving over this way to this little door that I spotted while I was over here. This
I'm going
little
to.
doorway.
I'm gonna follow him.
Do I have to roll something to move from my current position?
You can wait until Zoison is done, which takes a minute, or yes, you would need to roll a dex.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a dex.
Okay.
Rolodex.
I know.
No,
Got a
no,
17.
it's only a 10-foot wide circle, and I'm centering it around the body we haven't disturbed yet. So it's
Yeah.
not like
I got a 17.
Yeah, you managed to not disturb the body.
I'm gonna climb out, and then I'm also gonna come over here and see what they're doing. Because fuck that.
Boop, 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 boop.
If he
Have
screams for
fun,
help,
Zosin.
if he screams for help, we can get back over there real quick.
Have fun,
Alright.
Zosin.
Actually, if it's cool, I was
I'm
going to
having
leave
lots
Yellow
of fun.
Jacket
Don't worry.
to tend Zoison.
Keep watch.
Yep.
Help!
Help!
Turns
I
around.
need a hammer. I need a metal headpiece.
Let me
I
find the
need a
description of this one.
heraldic staff.
Fucking wild bust
So,
through the wall to name these things.
Here's the thing, guys. Where do we go from here?
Well, I see a room over yonder, I say as I continue to walk over this way.
It only takes
Yeah.
60 seconds to cast this spell. I should be close to done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we're not in combat.
I'm gonna
'Cause each
reverse
round
the
is
effects
what,
to make
3
the
seconds?
undead
Something like
stay
that?
inside of it. We want to disturb this thing?
If you
We
wish,
can maybe speak with it.
if you wish for us to, I can head back over.
Okay, so what's happening? I'm kind of lost on what he's doing.
So he's casting this magic circle around it.
Right.
Sorry, I had to turn the heat down. Okay, do we want to try and speak with this, or
He's casting the magic circle around it to basically bind it to place within this magic circle,
Okay.
which so the magic circle is choose one or more of the following types of creatures, which is undead. Can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. He is reversing it to not allow it to exit the circle.
And then we can maybe speak with a elven warrior from another time.
So you cool with that, Bo?
Bo?
Yeah, that's his nickname. You are muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm reading it right now. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, that's what the spell does. And it has no way to leave. There's no save.
I don't know. I
Well,
don't
it's
think
not
so.
even awake yet. So, but yeah,
we
pretty
haven't
much.
disturbed it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no save.
I mean, there's a
Okay.
duration.
Of an
Yeah,
hour. Okay.
It lasts an hour.
It's basically the fuck you to undead.
All right. So you've cast this circle of protection around it, binding whatever spirit may be inside of it. You can tell as you're casting this spell and focusing your energy and magic that there is a spirit inhabiting this, and you feel it pushing back against you as you finish casting the spell. But nothing
Hey, boys.
rises from the skeleton as it's been undisturbed.
Someone poke it with a stick.
I take an arrow out of my sheath and I just chuck it into the circle
Just
and hit
plink
the
it?
yeah. Boink.
Okay, the plinking does nothing. You're gonna have to get your hands dirty, my friend.
I sigh. I audibly sigh. And then I walk inside the circle,
Oh, I was gonna
And-
say I hear it and just
wiggle it, and then beat feet.
Okay.
Beat meat, beat feet, repeat.
Beat meat, beat feet. You get attacked by a wraith.
Oh no.
A fun side note, if Bucky ever pisses me off, I'm going to cast this around him so he can't go anywhere.
That's genius. Let
So
me
I
put
better get back over here.
him on the map.
that's how
Can
you
you
get
guys
on the
see
map.
that?
On the
Yep.
map. On the map.
All right,
on
so
the
he's going to
map.
get one attack on you, Tegan, as he's risen up. I know there's the argument that he's still rising as you leave, but
Is it disadvantage since I knew that this was going to happen? Or no?
sure, I'll give him disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
It's not bad. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes. Yes, it does, Brandon.
Yeah. Oh
Brandon.
yeah, Tegan's AC is 17.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
I have a
Yeah, it's
17
actually-
too.
It's actually a 34 to hit.
All right, 20 damage to you as well.
And I need to roll a what?
A 14 Constitution saving.
I was
throw.
gonna I was gonna say I need to know the save.
You just have to beat a 14.
Is it what the fuck do I have?
It's necrotic damage.
+1. Oh, I just have a +1 on all saves, period. Okay, cool. Save con. Oh, that's Yellow Jacket. God damn it.
You got lucky there. You got
Yeah.
lucky there, boy.
God, I hope you roll another 6.
I
Come
will.
on, 6.
I
There's a
will.
natural
Yep,
All
that
right.
that tracks.
All right, so here's what happens to you.
I die.
He's gets
No.
possessed.
How much damage did I
Uh,
take? You said
20.
Digital
20.
dice suck dick.
almost as much as people bitching about it every time. All right, that puts me down to 51.
When are you going to learn not to use it?
Never, because I'm going to do it to spite you because you bitch about it all the time.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
It does.
All right, so your hit point maximum is reduced by 20 until
my
you take a
God.
long rest.
All right, no big deal.
So you can't go above 59 hit points.
Yeah.
Ouch.
As you disturb this thing and the wraith reaches out to grab at you and you feel its cold, ghostly hands pass through your chest and your heart skips a beat. And you feel yourself physically drained as you escape the circle. The wraith attempts to leave the square to chase after you, and then what does it look like when the wraith tries to cross the circle, Zoason?
A mime hitting a wall.
Magical runes in a circle.
Okay.
The magical runes that have been drawn in a circle flare up in a blue light. They like misty smoke of blue, like kind of like shocks, like as if you were to hit a force field and it would have like a whenever it tries to.
All right. And it is now held in place. It is cursing in what languages do they speak?
Oh yeah.
Probably the old Elvish.
Yeah, it's
Different dialects of Elvish. Any of us who we try
Nope.
to discern it. I mean, I read a lot of old tomes, magical tomes. I might have a Sort of
Reading it
roll.
is different.
We
than
may be
hearing
able
it.
we may be able to pick out some words that are familiar to us.
Dude,
That's
if I
what
can
I've been
read
able to
English,
do.
I know what it
Oh, wait.
sounds like.
Oh wait,
What?
I can do it.
Oh yeah, because you have the ghost inside of you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
I would
I think
assume
I
he
speak
speaks it.
tongues.
Yeah.
The enemy of my enemy.
This actually, as you listen in to hear the cursing, as it's like, curse you and the demons and Coralon will raise me and blah, blah, blah. And it's talking about Coralon the Wraithian. It is speaking in modern Elvish. Well, relatively modern Elvish. It's not speaking in like the old Elven that you guys have come across.
Okay, so Zosin and I both can discern what he's saying then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tyrell would be able to as well.
I'm a dwarf.
Yeah. You're just doing dwarf stuff.
While they're doing that, then since I don't really care, I'm gonna like make my way back over to this room and check out what's in here. I have a different map for this room, lol.
All right, so let me describe what Buckenwall sees on the outside of the room, and then I will get back to you guys. This circular room juts from the rock wall and rubble behind it. So you can't see like a roof. It sticks out to like here. If you can you guys see that?
No. He might be able to, but I can't. We can't.
I cannot.
Damn it.
I cannot.
Vision block.
There it is.
Can you see that?
Yes.
I can see a little red line.
Okay,
Mm.
that's as far as the rock is crumbled on top of this building.
Mhm.
There's a soft blue glowing light emanating from the open doorway, and there are two grime-covered windows facing you as well. The building has carvings of tall flowering trees, as well as images of robed figures tending to the trees.
Okay.
So that's what you see on the outside.
Okay. So like there would be windows like on the wall.
Yeah,
is what
to the
you're saying?
window.
Okay.
To the wall.
There'd be a window
What?
here, and there'd be a window here.
Is there sweat dripping down my ball?
Probably. No,
You don't have
actually
any
not.
anymore. You're a vampire.
Yeah, skeet, motherfucker.
Because you guys are in a cave, so it's pretty cold here.
With a
So
box
no
of
sweat.
scraps.
All right, so what do you guys want to say to this wraith? It is cursing you in Elvish Coralon curses.
Okay. Cease your cursing, elf.
It hisses at you and rises up like proper looking.
I pull back my hood to reveal my
Elfinness.
my elvenness myself.
Okay.
You attack your own kind.
I attack any that disturb my body.
What are you doing in this pool?
We were attacked by the lizards. They came in, attacked all of us. The survivors, we tried to escape. The ghosts of the centaurs that we've kept here, the army of the demon, rose up and finished us. Tyrell, at this, you hear laughing in your head, like a ha 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 from Persis.
Whoa. A demon, I'm gonna say.
Yes, he's speaking of the Demon King.
The Demon King? Ha! He will never be king.
I am afraid, my friend, that he very much is the king now.
Interrog, hail.
Interrog, the demon. You serve him?
A nod.
Release me from here so I may eat your soul.
Much has transpired over the years since you have given off your mortal coil. The Demon King has taken the entirety of Pyrrha. He rules strong, but he does rule fair. However, we have learned of his destruction of the elves in this area. I am from Orkenray myself.
I've heard of Orkenray. What do you do here?
I was originally in the Orkenray military as we intended to encroach upon and attack Pyrrha. However, I was captured and imprisoned. And then, through dedication, I saw that the elves in this area were treated much better than my kin in Orkenray, and chose to defect.
The elves treated well here by a demon, by the demon king.
They are now, my friend.
Your demon king, the king you serve, buried all of us.
Yes, so I have heard.
Stamped the entire city of Nalore out. Buried it.
What do you know of the Burned Man? Was he after your time?
I am not familiar with the Burned Man.
What was his name? Wait, I can't understand this.
Thesis.
Ephesus, I know not of an Ephesus. I know of the ghost that stalks these halls. The angry, surviving centaur. You would be well to avoid him.
Indeed. Indeed, we had quite the run-in with him. But
And
yes,
you survived?
we did. We are quite strong. But yes, now Palud Nalore is called Pyrrha, and Nalore itself is called Racine.
Release me from my bond so I may eat your soul, he says again.
That's an unlikely scenario. Also, again,
May be able to help you pass on.
regardless of our affiliation, you would still attack your kin?
You are no kin of mine. You're from a different country.
We are all elves. You
That's
and I
racist.
And Zoazin, to a certain extent.
Go ahead and roll me a check of some kind. Let me pull it up.
Like,
We offer you. We might be able to help you pass on. You seem to be chained here against your will.
I'm gonna make my way back over to the pool.
Okay. You hear a spirited elven debate or conversation. Remington or Tegan, roll me a persuasion.
I got a
rock. A
Rock.
16.
Mm-hmm. I have no pluses, unfortunately.
I'm gonna roll it with a charisma to see if you pass.
Okay.
13. You successfully persuade him to listen, and he believes you. And I assume that you continue a bit of a conversation as you fill him in on what has happened.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any specific questions for him, he can answer stuff to the best of his ability.
Okay. Quickly, I ask, is there anything that, I say in common, is there anything that we need to know that anybody is interested in about this place, or what we may encounter here, or more about what this temple was used for?
This was at one point a temple to Coralon the Raytheon.
Yes, we have gathered that much, friend.
It was built within the city of Nalore.
So then we are in Nalore,
Yes.
also known as Racine now.
You are underneath in the outskirts of Nalore.
Whereabouts, nature-wise, if you can recall, what was near? Something that may have stood the test of time. So I'm trying to get, since we're underground, I'm trying to get a sense of where we are in Racine or outside of Racine in the kingdom.
I already figured that out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we did it in the map room.
Here's my question. What destroyed this?
What destroyed this?
And this temple.
Okay, to answer Tegan's question, we are close to farmland.
Okay.
We are about 10 miles from Racine, from the city proper. This is based in the outskirts. To answer your question, and then Zoasin's, the temple stood outside of Racine, kind of within Racine, for thousands of years. This is a very, very old temple. The old elves lived here and built it to Corellon. In modern times, within the last bit of the war, the centaurs, this was like the last line of defense before Interog took over. Nalore is one of the last cities he took. So this was a military occupation of an old temple, as the elves, the surviving elves of Pollued Nalore, were working to try to figure out how to fight the centaurs and the demons.
And then we found out as well that some of the cult of...
You didn't know who it was. I just said it as a joke, as like an achievement unlocked.
Okay.
Oh
well,
wait, no.
No, I'm talking about the Slotty. We know about the Slotty being here.
Oh, the Slotty.
Oh, the cult of the
So-
Dorists.
Yeah,
What is the way out of here?
because
Ask
Ethan
the
wasn't
way.
here for all of that. So
Oh, okay,
Brandon,
yeah.
DM.
Yeah. Oh, with your message, anger. Pure, unadulterated anger is what Persis is feeling.
What's the way out? What's the way out of here?
He points to this direction here, kind of northeast, and he says, follow that out. It will get you to the tunnels leading upwards.
Seem
Where-
like he's telling the truth.
You can roll an insight. Is that still a thing? Insight's still a thing.
yeah, insight is the thing.
I got a 3.
You can't really tell because he's speaking so flatly.
Which way did he point?
He pointed... What the fuck am I doing? This way. So, like, northeast.
Okay, I see your cursor.
Okay. So, shit, I had something and then I forgot what I was gonna say.
Are there any sacred places down here or treasure rooms? They're going to loot them.
It points to the room that Buchenwald was checking, the small building, or I guess relatively big building. It points there and it says they stored within the rooms a large amount of treasure. We stored. I guess he said we stored, not they stored, because he's one of them.
Buchenwald.
Is there anyone you would like us to take part of the treasure to? Any family surviving, relatives, or clan?
I have been down here a long time. Any kin that I had is long gone. Left this city.
Would you like for us to release you to Corellon?
In what way?
I motion for Buchenwald to come to me.
Okay. Helloing.
May I see your hammer?
Okay.
I'm gonna take the hammer off of his back.
Okay.
I can say a prayer to Corellon, and if you are willing, I shall alight this good. Was it a sensor? Is that what it was? His light shining thingy.
No, it's a hammer.
Well, I know,
with a
but
ring.
oh, it was a ring. Okay, ring hanging on. And shed a bright light in the hopes that it would lead you to Corellon if you are willing to release yourself from this area.
I will allow you to release me.
Very well. I am going to take your word that if my friend Zoason here releases his spell, that you will not attack us. If you do, I'm afraid we'll have to send you out the hard way.
I will accept my fate. I've accepted my fate long ago.
Very well. All right, I take the hammer and hold it on high and say, Senar Zud.
I'm gonna run away.
Yeah.
there anything else is
I'm
there
a
anything you would
sprint.
like us to do on this Earth at all? This planet, this sphere, before you go?
Destroy the Demon King. Discover
Someone already
the secrets
has
of the
that.
Doris Temple and why they would release these lizards through our portal onto us.
Okay.
That we most certainly will and are continuing to look into. The light spreads throughout the temple as Buchenwald runs away from it. Sorry!
His little dwarven legs. just-
It's
just
following
barely-
him like the
I'm
fucking
gonna-
like the Indiana Jones boulder.
I'm gonna trade
shear.
places, but not benign transposition, so that he's back.
Oh, that's mean. I start saying a prayer to Coralon in Elvish, something along the lines of, please, Coralon, accept this damned soul into your warm elven bosom. I don't fucking know.
Accept this damn soul in your
then
damn bosom.
Then I nod to Zoason to drop the spell.
Wave my hands.
Right, the runes that were hanging in the air and encompassing this thing kind of can fall to the ground like rain. And the wraith kind of stands up straight and adjusts its posture. But it doesn't move to attack or anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna salute my divine hunger and shoot.
All right, the last thing you see as the light encompasses this thing and overtakes it is it salutes you back, Zoason. And then the light kind of works its way up its body, what's left of it, and then eats it. And it just poofs away into dust. Dust and light.
Oh, we helped someone today.
We did.
Like dust in the wind.
Sanar Zud. I turn the light off.
Can I come back in now?
Yes, it's safe.
Brandon, can you move me back in? Because I yoked myself off the...
He yeeted himself.
Where'd you go? Oh, you ran all the way back up the stairs.
Run away!
Run away!
'Cause
I'm going.
I felt like that if someone else did it, it would have actually killed me.
Yeah. I'm going to end here in a minute. So, what do you guys want to do for next session? Do you want to head
Explore
into
the
this room over here with the treasure? Do you want to head towards the exit?
What does this room
Oh,
look like?
oh, we're. I think we're gonna take 20, and unless there's another combat situation here.
I would definitely like to find a place to take a full
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
A long one.
Well, that's why I said take 20.
Yeah. So if this area is safe, I'm certainly down for taking up camp here.
You can certainly try to camp and see if it's safe.
Roll to camp.
So
Take 20 for
yeah.
what
Oh,
Zosin
God,
has
put me
disappeared
back
off
on
the
the
map.
map.
For the record, when you put yourself outside of the map on accident, you have to refresh about 50 to 60% of the time to make sure that you can come back. Okay, so everyone's spread out. Make sure there's nothing immediately dangerous here.
Check for secret doors.
And
That's what taking 20 is. It's searching.
yeah, and
And
we'll
checking
see.
for stuff.
We'll see if there's no immediate threats here. Then we should take a long rest.
Found a door. I yeeted myself out of it.
So Zoason, while you're exploring, up here in this area, as you're kind of eyeing
What the fuck
things,
just happened?
I moved you because you were outside of the
Okay.
map. You see in this area right here a figure of like a big ass spider blinking in and out of existence.
Oh, wonderful.
It's sitting in like webbing,
Yeah.
and it appears and disappears And whenever it appears, it's giving off like a glowing light. As you inspect over here, what this wall is... Oh yeah, you can see through them, that's right. This is like a waist-high wall with pillars, and this is like over top of the pillars is a slanted roof, where this was clearly a walkway at some point, with doors here, here, and here. You can see over the waist-high wall. There's also webbing everywhere. You would have to cut through, burn, or move at half your speed to move through the webbing. You see more spiders kind of blinking in and out through the webbing.
Tell you what, guys. I'm gonna cast Liam's tiny hut. And it allows all of us to sleep in a safe area. Costs 10 minutes to cast, but I have that spell prepared. That would make us safe. You're muted.
Yeah, it's probably a smart move.
That how long does that last?
8 hours.
I think a good while. Let me check.
Hold on, I got it.
There's a ritual.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm spinning everyone.
8 hours.
Yeah, so just long enough
Radius
for a
and
long
mobile
rest.
dome of force.
Yeah.
We can all sleep in there. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. All affairs includes a larger than 9 creatures.
Very well.
Within the dome, you cast a spell can move freely. Other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. The spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome. I can make it also like black on the outside. I can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque for any color I choose. It is transparent from the inside. I'm actually gonna like put it up against the wall and make it like the color of the boulders.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. Put it up like
Wherever you want.
I would
And then
say
I'll do it for you.
probably over here.
Okay.
In this area right here. That seems like a good place that's kind of out of the way and...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, you guys all move over there. Zosin casts Liamun's tiny hut. It makes a little hut.
Actually, the way you have to cast Liam's tiny hut is you have to like build a little tiny hut out of objects around you. So I have to like stack rocks and do a little tiny hut, and then I have to also find little like I have to fashion little people and put them inside the hut and make a little door and close it. And then after I'm done, I
So
I
Zosin's make a diorama.
sprinkle like glittering sand over the tiny hut. And it blows up into an opaque dome out of the tiny little diorama.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of rocks and sticks and stuff to build a tiny hut here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take some of Buchenwald's hair too to give the little stick people hair.
Okay. You clip from his long flowing locks that I assume he has.
Not a lot, just a little, you know. And then I'm gonna pull out the hair doll that I've been collecting of his hair for the last like 6 months.
Okay. And then
So
wrap
it's
a
not
little more
weird.
hair around it.
If you lost the hair and I didn't pull it out of your head.
All right.
Okay, so we will end it in the corner underneath the stairs or beside the stairs, taking a long rest.
Should we just game long rest now?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it now. That way,
So you don't forget.
yeah.
Tegan.
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. That's a long rest.
Yep, it's a long rest, so game G.
Game G.
Gee, I got benign transposition back, bitch. What?
And Misty Step.
Beniggin?
And
Game.
Arcane Recovery.
Okay.
I was about to use my sneak attack, but we're milestone levelers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just check. I'm gonna go wizard again.
All right, cool.
I've already I've already said after you guys get to Racine is when you're going to level. So basically, once you finish up here, and you will get to Racine shortly after.
We should just me and Tegan. We should just break the plate and transport ourselves to the College of Mages.
There's an option.
Well, we've got to get.
Actually, we can give the plate to Thomas and break it if he ever needed to get away quickly.
We've got to at least get him to race or to his dad first, and then we can figure out what to do to get to the college.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. I think I'm gonna say this very lowly. I think his dad's trying to kill him.
We have a duty.
Even
I
if
don't
that
think
duty's to take a child to his death.
I don't think that's the case. I think there's something bigger.
I think you're
going on
blind,
here.
Tegan, and I know you want to follow orders, but I think you're blind.
And
If
I
it
think
doesn't
you're
end up that
far
we're
too
taking him
questioning to be in the military.
I'm allowed to ask questions. I didn't say I wouldn't perform the mission. I'm just saying if the mission ends up
Really?
being
Because it seems to be
delivering
that
a
that's what
child
you
to
were.
his death. Yes, sir. I was just suggesting if this mission ends up being delivering this small child to his death, will you follow through with it?
That is not a question that I am willing to answer at this moment.
I've been thinking about it.
My more immediate concern is what happened at the temple anyway.
Probably that genocide the Burning Man was talking about. He put us in his graves. That's what he told us. Gerard put them in their graves.
I'm still gonna point out that Zosin seems really, really, really fucking quick to turn on the king.
Hey, I'm not quick to turn on the king. I've just seen a lot of war. I've seen a lot of stupid war. Just, I know how these things go. I envision the genocide. I have dreams about the Bloodfields of Ishtar. That was essentially a Minotaur genocide. I just think war's stupid.
War is stupid.
I'm not participating in dereliction of my duty. I'm here with you. I might even save Bucky's ass for some assassin vines earlier. I'm just saying. I'm just voicing an opinion. Throwing it out there. Bouncing it off you.
Consider it
You're
thrown.
not even in the fucking military, so suck a dick.
Not yet. He will be, though. He said he's going to...
You're recruiting him?
Well, he said he would join the group because you had... was it you that had given him something? Yeah.
Yeah, Zoasin, after he killed the Minotaur that was hunting him down, the Minotaur was wearing a cloak of elven kind. Zoasin gave it to Tyrell in exchange for Tyrell promising to join the military.
Specifically the Striking Vipers.
Yes.
He still has to go through the induction ceremony, so he's not technically a Viper yet.
Yeah, no, he has to be like accepted into the military like Timinook was before he met his half-giant wife.
Yes.
And settled down with her.
And settled down. He was in the military for a whole of 2 weeks.
But long enough that he can brag about being in the military now.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, one
Totally
more
not stolen
question.
valor now.
I know you're not gonna like it, Tegan. I'm gonna say this quietly too, away from Thomas, but to the crew. If Thomas decides to take the Burning Man up on his present, what do you do? I'm trying to decide what I would do. I don't know.
I tend, and always have tended, to take things as they come, because I have found that if I question the things around me too much, then I am always disappointed.
I get it.
Put that on a
I mean, just, you know me, I prepare spells a day in advance. I study books. I read well in advance. I try to try to play the chess game a little bit when I'm thinking about what spells we'll need for the day. So I'm thinking about what actions will I need if that arises.
For sure, I
Not
understand
too
that.
far away. This is coming up soon. We're not in the deserts of Zahir. We're on the doorstep of Racine.
Indeed. And there's a lot of shit that's gone down since we've been gone. That has gone all kinds of different ways of swirly. I'm not entirely sure what's going on just yet.
Yellow jacket. Oh, sorry.
But I do feel like we will receive answers here once we debrief.
Yellow jacket.
Yes.
You have augury. Is that strictly?
I don't believe he
Minimum
does.
clause.
I don't think he does,
I don't believe
but
so.
I can pull him up.
Do we have any magical items that allow us anything like contact with their powers or other dimensions? Or...
Hiding in the back during this entire fight, and kind of as you guys have explored and stuff, staying with Thomas and I guess not Yellow Jacket, but staying with Thomas is the little artificer rat folk that you have with you as well.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh man, he has
this,
tree stride.
He has the small backpack that turns into a spider that you guys named Spidey, and it has the ability.
Shit. Can we pull that out real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, rat folk.
He looks at you and then kind of trots over to you.
Deploy Spidey.
He stares at you, confused.
Spidey, deploy.
Again, he wears this thing like a backpack with the two front legs over the top of his shoulders and the bottom two legs coming up and clasping in the middle. As you say this, it unclasps and then moves its legs and kind of crawls off of the rat folk and beeps happily and looks at you.
Spidey.
Burp, burp.
Hey, Spidey, we sent a message to 3 Mil a couple days ago, or a while ago back. You get a reply yet?
3 Mil told you it would take, from the time it takes to send it and the time it takes to get back, takes about 8 days. You guys sent that message about 6 hours ago.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Curse you, D&D time!
Spidey,
It's been 4 months.
We've been in this dungeon so long.
I know. What else can you do, Spidey?
Wait, 3 Mil's been dead for 30 years.
I'm gonna compose a message to 3 Mil, guys. Does anybody want to go first?
I think I've said everything that we need to say to 3 Mil, honestly. Or I have, anyway. I just wanted to know, because his message cut in and out, if you remember.
Yeah.
So I asked for clarification about the spiders.
You asked, what do we not do to the drone?
Yeah.
And Zoison asked, when will you be back? And what he has found out about Slotty and the plane of Mechanus.
Okay. And I'm gonna add one more. Hey, 3 Mil. Oh, wait, time out. Spidey. Spidey?
It beeps like burp, burp, burp.
Record?
It reveals back like a little flap, or not a flap, but like a door on the front of it that raises up, and a little flashlight looking thing comes out of it, and then it begins to scan you up and down slowly.
Hey, 3 Mil. You should look into the temple's name, Larathion.
Yeah, you guys are in the temple to Coralon Larathian, the god of elves.
You should look into the temple of Coralon Larathion and what happened here over the years. The Wraith told us Ensrog put him in the ground. Also, have you heard any rumors from Racine in your communications? Have you intercepted anything? I know we just sent you a message, but I figure if we send you one every day, you can start keeping up a daily correspondence after the first 8-day break. Also, Bucky is full on vampire now. If you have any suggestions with how to help him with that in the sunlight, let us know.
Also, we miss you.
Tegan
Hope you're
misses
doing
you.
well.
I hate your guts.
By the time we get
Here,
3
Jill's
mils
drunk.
reply, we're gonna be in Racine.
Also, anything you can tell us about contacts in Racine that we might need in a pinch would be great. Love you, buddy. You're doing good work. Bye.
Yeah, the thing boop boop, like the noise that it makes when you unplug a USB in Windows. And then the flashlight goes and clicks back into place, and then the little door closes on it.
And you just hear dun 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 dun.
I have a. This is the point in if this was an animated short that it would fast forward 1 week later, or 4 days later. He gets 3 mil
Yeah.
gets 2 dings. Ding, ding. Damn, Zosin is needy.
Yeah, 3 mil uses
ICQ.
ICQ.
Oh man, ICQ is a shit. I
Yeah,
love
it was.
ICQ.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
IRC chat was good. Merc
Slaps you with a
IRC
fish,
was
with a trout.
I have a
It's
sport.
like a coding chat room thing. Merc was. ICQ was like an instant messenger, like Facebook Messenger.
Except you
Yep.
could set your own away messages and stuff.
Status messages, yeah. wait,
Like
messages.
just like AIM.
You could send files back and forth.
Hmm
It was dope. I used to
It was
use it to
dope.
hack people.
I used to use it to flirt with girls.
Yeah, it's pretty much
Did
what
it
I used
work?
it for.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Hey,
Look at him. Of course it worked.
boy, it worked for all of us. Don't even lie. It worked for every single one of you in here. You each got a little bit of action off of ICQ and AIM.
No comment.
Yeah, boom. Boom.
All right, let's end it.
All right.
Let's
I
put
will,
an arrow in this beast.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and mute you guys and do the outro and all of
No,
that
don't
stuff.
mute us.
I'm doing it. Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye,
Thanks for
everybody.
watching.
And you're muted. Okay. Boop. Over to me. All right. Thank you all so much. Oh, man. People are going to leave and that's going to screw up my things. Oh, man. Thank you all so much for watching Stand for the Fire Demon. Oh, there he went. And now I'm not even in frame anymore. I should do just like a full screen of just me so I can do these outros and not disappear entirely. But thank you all so much for watching Stand for the Fire Demon. We will see you possibly next weekend. If you happen to cross us on YouTube, thanks for watching the live version here. This will also hopefully make it a little bit easier for me to just get the episodes out because it'll already be uploaded to YouTube and I can just transfer it over to a recorded video. So that'll be sweet. And if you were watching us on Twitch, thanks a lot there. If anybody is interested in podcasts, we have one called Dueling Ogres. You can find it anywhere you can find a podcast. And I'm getting tired all of a sudden, so goddamn. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.